various kinds of tofu at like local grocery market as well. There are different kinds of tofu or different texture. One is soft, or you can also get the semi-firm or firm kind. And what do you usually eat tofu with? Like you can make sort of like barbecue tofu you can get at the vegetarian sort of restaurant, but to me it sounds really gross. And how I usually eat tofu in Japan is simply just cut tofu just like so and put on the plate and add some scallion and ginger and pour soy sauce over it. This is such a cooling, good food for summertime, but it's so simple. How fun is that? And I will show you today how to use tofu in a really different way. I will make a tofu teriyaki chicken hamburger. First thing, what you need to do is use a whole tofu and break this up into small pieces. And actually, you do want to use firm tofu for this recipe. And microwave this for about 2 minutes. And that will like really extract the moisture out of the tofu. And that's really what we want, because this tofu has a lot of water in it, and making into a hamburger patty with too much water in it, it won't hold it. So you want to really get rid of water. And you take it out of the microwave and then you cool it, and it looks like this. It looks pretty dry, right? Put this in a large bowl and add half a pound of ground chicken, 1 egg, chopped onion, about like medium-sized onion, and half cup of breadcrumb. I'm using panko, the Japanese kind. And add salt and pepper. And mix them together until it's well combined. And I've seen people using wooden spoons, spatulas, but let's use our hands. Okay, now you want to make those patties into 4 hamburger patties. I'm going to make pretty large ones. Since I got rid of all the water contents out of the tofu, it holds up pretty nicely. Just like so. How easy. And you heat a skillet and then pour a little bit oil, and if you put a lid on, it will cook faster. So the teriyaki glaze is pretty simple. 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of sake, 1.5 tablespoon of mirin. Mirin is a boiled down sake. It's a lot sweeter. So it's like almost act like a little bit sugar type of roll. And 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And just mix them together. The glaze is done. And also what's so great about this is it's really satisfying. The tofu by itself sometimes is very bland, but by mixing with the ground chicken and like flavoring with teriyaki sauce, that really, the whole texture will mimic like meat. So you wouldn't even know that you're eating tofu. Okay. Let's pour those good sauce. and you want to close the lid so it cooks through, and you want to flip it a couple times so that the patty will soak up all the teriyaki sauce. And you want to cook it until the sauce thickens a little bit more. Okay, now it's done. So you get a bun and put one of those guys on top, and a piece of lettuce. And I also have shiso, which you see next to your sashimi at the Japanese restaurant, this is actually really good. It's like, sometimes people call it Japanese basil. It's similar to basil, but a lot more subtle than basil. So since it's teriyaki style, it will go really well with the shiso. And that's it. You can add other vegetables or however you like it, but this is basically it. And I'll show you how it looks like. Voila! Let's taste it. Hot. Chicken, shiso, teriyaki, tofu. It's a really good way, especially if you want to lose weight or stay healthy and yet want to have some like good burger. And you could actually put a little bit more teriyaki sauce to make it even thicker. That also like soaks more sauce into the patty. But good stuff. Stay tuned for next episode.
Hot.